Okay, my apologies. Like I said, please be patient with me here. Some of these things I'm learning on the fly, and these videos will only allow me to record for 15 minutes. So I needed just a little bit more time to talk to you guys about these first topics in adolescent psychology. So that's why it's in two parts. Okay. The last topic I want to talk about is another big one, which is teen pregnancy. Okay, and let me just jump right into it here and show you some statistics. The statistics might look astounding. All right, it says here that approximately 410,000 girls ages 15 to 19 um, have been pregnant, reported pregnant as of 2017. It's the latest statistics out of the CDC, which again, it looks like a staggering number, but the statistics are quite low comparatively, all right, to the 80s and 90s. So we're actually moving in the right direction, all right, and we'll have an opportunity to talk about why here in just a minute. Here's some of the older statistics, all right. So about 10 years ago, these were teen birth rates, all right, birth rates from teenage women back in 2008, 2009. You can see that we're talking close to 62 for Black non-Hispanic, 77 for Hispanic, 26 per 1,000 women. All right, so that's more like 2, all right, 2%, 2.6%, 6.2, etc. Um, as much as many as 10 years ago. Okay, so now as of 2017, all right, it is a different look. All right, go ahead and pause the video if you want to, but you can see that the rates are much less. Okay, which is good news. So the needle is going in the right direction. All right, when it comes to teen pregnancy. All right, it is a topic that's closer to home than we might think. Some of you might remember this taking this class your junior year. You see the school logo. Maybe you can kind of see the school logo in the top corner. I don't know if I can move my face. I can. That logo right there is the Fort Zumwalt School District. Okay, and some of you might know better than others that Fort Zumwalt a few years ago had one of the highest teen pregnancy rates in the entire country. Right, not just the state of Missouri, but in the entire country. So they have obviously tried to get out in front of this and not just prevent, but also accommodate teen girls and pregnant teen girls with better education and um, um, again, classes that are designed to not only teach safer practices, but teach how to raise a kid. Okay, there's child rearing classes in these school districts. There are daycares available in these school districts. Which I like about that is they're sending the message that they're not going to give up on these um, couples who are going to try to raise a kid, and at least let them earn their high school diplomas. Okay, as they move on to the next stage in their lives. So yeah, Fort Zumwalt isn't the only district. Some of you guys know better than me. The districts that you live in have classes, possibly even daycares designed for these reasons. All right. Even though the statistics are decreasing, we still have one of the highest rates, if not the highest, teen birth rate of all industrialized countries. So the question is, why? All right. Some of the reasons that the book and research indicates is just a complete lack of knowledge of, let's say, safe sex and safe sex practices. If I said the letters HPV, all right, would you all know what that means? All right, the human papillomavirus is one of the biggest strands of sexually transmitted infections right now. All right, research has told us that about 1 in every 3 sexually active teens, 1 in every 3 carry the human papillomavirus. Okay, now it's a massive strand, uh, and several of the carriers might not show any symptoms, but a carrier still has the ability to pass that virus onto others. And that person, that recipient, might show symptoms. All right, so that if you've ever wondered why you guys are now getting shots from your pediatricians, this is why. And unfortunately, the education on it isn't as high as we'd like it to be. Another reason is, this is amazing, is I need that picture to go away. There we go. Is the lack or the fear of communication about birth control. Okay? As of 2016, only 22 states require that public schools teach sex education. 22. Okay, so less than half of all states make it mandatory. You think about our school. Do you guys get sufficient sex education at DeSmet? Probably not. All right. And not only is there a lack of communication about it in school, there's a lack of communication at home. All right. Where mothers and fathers aren't giving that birds and bees talk to their teenage children anymore. Why? Could be a fear. Could be too awkward for parents nowadays to have that conversation. Or when a parent tries to have that conversation, the teenager instantly dismisses the parents as, "I got it, mom. I know it all already." But let's check this out. I found this article not too long ago. Now, this is from the UK, but a family posted an ad online asking for help in talking to their children about sex-related issues. Look at this here. It says, according to the listing, the parents have struggled to talk with their two children and don't trust their kids' school to do a good enough job. They are willing to pay the right person $3,500 to have the talk with their two children, an 8-year-old and a 7-year-old. So now, not only are is it becoming awkward that people are willing to pay others to have that conversation with their kids about sex and pregnancy and masturbation and things like that. Okay. Alcohol. All right. You guys have learned already from chapters before that when alcohol is in the body, it decreases our inhibitions. It makes us more impulsive, more likely to go into risky situations. And one of those risky situations could, in fact, be this here. A few other ones. The media, without a doubt. Look at this picture right here. It says, nothing sexier than residential propane. I mean, come on. We sexualize just about everything these days. Every commercial, every ad, that you scroll by, every page you're on can have something to grab your attention, and that attention grabber is usually of a sexual message. Okay, so the media in many cases teaches us the positives of sexual experiences and not as much the negative. You could even argue that, my teen, I don't know exactly what show like on MTV, Teen Moms or My Teen Pregnancy, whatever, does that really scare or send the correct message to teenagers in our society to abstain? Or do some people look at it and go, wow, will I get a TV show? Will I get all this attention if I become a teen mom? Not saying that that's the case for everybody, but psychologically speaking, my understanding, it could have, statistically speaking, it could affect some people. Next is the lack of guilt related to sex. What does that mean exactly? Is teenagers have this arrogance. They can have this sense of invincibility, as I call it. The attitude of nothing bad will ever happen to me. That bad stuff only happens to someone else. Okay, that's what it means to be invincible. I'll be fine. I can go to this party. I can get drunk. I can engage in sexual encounters. I'll be all right. I'll be fine. But take it from me. I've been teaching at DeSmet for 16 years, and we are not invincible by any means. There will most likely be someone from this senior class, statistically, will get a girl pregnant, by the time he graduates college. Okay, it happens, and what I'm here for, and other people are here for, is to help with that next step. But of course, getting you guys the right information now might reduce that if you know, if need be. Okay. All right. That's the end of uh, my first set of topics. All right, when it comes to adolescent psychology. So we'll have some prompts. I'll have some prompts for you guys and make sure you're understanding this. Give you an opportunity to give me your opinion. Okay, I appreciate it. You guys know how my class works. I love hearing from you. Maybe some of these reasons are not true at all, according to you. And I would love to hear about that. Or if you would like me to, if you would like to really emphasize one of these, say, hey, coach, you are absolutely right. We are ignorant, or yeah, there is a lack of communication, then give me those responses in your, in your answers. Okay. And hopefully I'll be able to teach this even better the next time. Okay. All right. Speaking of next time, we'll move on to some other areas, some social development issues that might arise, relationship challenges as you enter into the teenage years and exit the teenage years, and then some of the overall threats to a teenager when it comes to, a teenager's well-being. All right. All right. Thank you for listening to the first couple videos. Good luck with the answers. And as you guys know, you can always contact me if something's not working or if you have a question. All right. Thank you guys.